kicking things off hot with the Ring of Honor World Tag Team title bout.
It's like the wolf crying to the sheep on that one.
Wow. And who went to the hair there? Dragon Lee went to Moses. Praise and Moses off the ropes, rolling through. Oh, give me a break.
Hey, take it easy.
Oh, look at this, trying to show off, show boat again. Kenny King holding on to Khan. Non-charging in, nobody home. It allows Dragon Lee. There's that space you talking about, Caprice. Kenny King taking Moses out of the equation, and the pendulum kicks to the jaw. And you don't tell anybody's mother to get along, Moses. Wow! Deadlift!
What'd you think his mama said?
He's trying to reestablish himself, but not in time to Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee through the rope. Dragon Lee and Khan. Ripcord hangs on, but right into Moses. We got the champion. This is One, 2, 3, 4. He's got Kenny King down for a 10. Incinerator like no! God. No, come on! Wow. Bell's off, and here we go. 8-man tag. Irish whip into the corner here. Red Titus follows him in. Taylor Rust out in the middle. Great separation.
Nice.
Drag, take over. Truthburger off, drop down. Cartwheel. Follows him off, drop down. Catches Titus. Oh! And with the hip toss. It's lethal.
Nice.
Grabbed the wrist, broke the cartwheel, gets the chop, and it's ice him on the offensive here. With the tilt-a-whirl. Joe backbreaker.
Wow.
Shoulder tackle sends Keys down to the back. Kick to the spine, but it Keys right back over the shoulder tackle. And expression knock on that deep. Oh, God. Has CB up. Wow. Wow. Up and over. Got him with the counter. Look at these two. Gresham pops back up. It's Aguirre. Snap German.
That's it. That's it. Not getting out of that.
Leg is trapped.
Yeah, he's out. That's it. He's gonna block.
And he taps Joe Keys.
Hi, I'm Quinn McKay here to update you on everything going on in Ring of Honor this week. Stay tuned because we have a big match capping off this week's edition of Week by Week, as we'll see the self-proclaimed best pound-for-pound pure wrestler in ROH, Brian Malonis, go one-on-one with Eric Martin in a Pure Rules match. So that should be quite the spectacle. On the latest edition of ROH TV, we saw La Faction and Gobernoble members Kenny King and Dragon Lee successfully defend their ROH Tag Team Championships when they defeated Moses and Khan, the Soldiers of Savagery. The hostility between LFI and Shane Taylor Promotions is at an all-time high, and the one-on-one showdown between Kenny King and Shane Taylor is all but inevitable. So let's hear from the champs after the bout. And still, your ROH World Tag Team Champions, Kenny King and Dragon Lee of LFI. Guys, you just defeated SOS, so congratulations. But also, it is very clear to me and literally everybody else that you still have some bad blood with Shane Taylor. So, Kenny, would you care to elaborate on that?
I mean, it's amazing, even with them thick-ass glasses, like you can't even see the obvious. Of course, we still got beef with Shane Taylor Promotions. Don't you see what just happened? We just turned the Soldiers of Savagery into save our sorry asses Shane. This is not even about you. This isn't about O'Shea. This isn't about Ron. This is about you, Shane. See, what we just did to your people, that's collateral damage. Like a hot stove, I will burn everything you touch until I get my hands around your neck. Because guess what, Shane? It's me and it's you, and it's on till it's gone.
The main event on the latest edition of ROH TV saw an 8-man tag team match that was the personification of pure wrestling. The foundation of Jay Lethal, Rhett Titus, Tracy Williams, and Jonathan Gresham were victorious over the team of Taylor Rust, world-famous CB, Eli Isom, and Joe Keys. Let's hear from the foundation when they return backstage after the match. I'm Kona Kay, backstage at Ring of Honor. The foundation just defeated a group of ragtag Oh my God, what happened?
You see this? This didn't happen from a garbage can. This didn't happen from a steel chair. This happened from a freaking arm drag. We go out there every single night and we put our lives on the line for pure freaking wrestling. And there's a little bit of bumps in the road for the foundation. But this ain't nothing but a little scratch right here. We're gonna come back bigger and stronger than ever.
That's right. That's right.
Well said. Well said.
It's a little big, actually. It's a big Big scratch? Gosh, you should... Somebody tape him up? The Foundation are doing whatever they have to do in order to purify Ring of Honor, and the next episode of ROH TV is a big one. It's Violence versus Pure. As you know, Violence Unlimited and the Foundation have spent the better part of the year going back and forth trading wins and championships. Both factions have different philosophies of pro wrestling. Very different philosophies. And this weekend, they'll go to war in 3 separate matches. In the main event, 2 men with a history that dates back to the infancy of Ring of Honor will go battle one-on-one as it's the franchise Jay Lethal versus the notorious 187 Homicide. These 2 ROH legends first faced each other in December 2002 in a dark match at the very first Final Battle. Can you believe that? History is being made all the time. These men know each other all too well, and this weekend they collide one-on-one. Plus, Brody King and Chris Dickinson face the Octopus, Jonathan Gresham, and Hot Sauce Tracy Williams in tag team action. Let's hear from both teams now.
This war between pure wrestling and what you, Violence Unlimited, call violence has gone on for too long. And it's getting to the point now where you've shown that you don't give a damn about being the better wrestlers. All you want to do is cause chaos, build chaos, and live in that. You want to put us through tables, use weapons, throw me through a guardrail, take us out after matches. We have a code as pure wrestlers and we will stick to it. But we didn't start this fight to die on our swords.
Pure wrestlers will prevail. The Foundation, pure wrestlers. When are you gonna get it through your thick skull that your brand of wrestling is going the way of the dodo? It's extinct. What are you gonna do, huh? How Lethal? How Ring of Honor officials get a time machine? Go and get Carl Gotch to come here and kick my ass? You're looking at the best pure wrestler in the world, pal. Violence Unlimited comes equipped with it all. Violence, pure wrestling, it doesn't make a difference. There is honor in violence, and we are Violence Unlimited. Woo!
Opening the show this weekend on ROH TV will be former ROH television champion Tony Deppen going one-on-one with the professional Rhett Titus. Let's hear from both athletes regarding the match.
Rhett Titus, you've been here for a long time. So long, I don't have enough fingers to count how long. But during that time, you've accomplished a lot. Guess what? I've accomplished a lot as well, but in a fraction of the time. And I'm gonna go on to accomplish even more than you could even dream of. And I'm gonna do it with violence.
In the battle of pure versus violence, Rhett Titus finds himself going up against Tony Deppen. Now, Tony, I look at you, I see a lot of similarities between the two of us. We're both out there, we're fighting for our families and our children. We're both wrestlers. That's where the similarities end. Because at the end of the day, Rhett Titus is a professional. Tony, you've been going all around the country, and you've been having playtime. Well, playtime's over. I'm gonna show you what it's like to go to work. And it's nothing personal. It's just my profession.
Violence versus Pure this weekend will be huge. Be sure not to miss it, and breaking news, in 2 weeks we'll have a special Halloween episode of ROH TV, and we're going all out for this one. 'Tis the season indeed, as Danhausen and his team of Sledge and PCO will challenge for the ROH World 6-Man Championships against Shane Taylor Promotions. Plus, there will be a wild card trick-or-treat Halloween tag team 4-corner survival with all of the teams drawn at random out of a jack-o'-lantern. And guess what? I get to pick the names, which is always exciting and never a disaster. But that's not all. I'll also be having an opportunity in the ring with ROH Women's World Champion Roxy. And we'll face Miranda Alizé and Maxine Taylor. Bottom line, to the surprise of absolutely no one, Miranda Alizé has revealed herself to be a real big jerk, including but not limited to the time that she hit our new champion in the back. Pretty much the opposite of honorable Miranda, so I guess you forgot where you were for a minute, but don't worry, Roxy and I are going to remind you. And as for going into business with Amy Rose and Max, way to take the coward's way out. Max is a formidable and terrifying opponent for sure, but not infallible. No one is infallible. You proved that yourself when Roxy beat you for the Ring of Honor Women's Championship. As I take a moment to gather myself, let's go to Joe Hendry's 60-second breakdown.
I'm Joe Hendry, and this is the Technique Tuesdays 60-second breakdown. Today, we're going to talk about Flip Gordon's Flip 5 maneuver.
Gordon has him up. Flip 5, and that'll do it. The leg. 2, 3.
Now, first of all, why is it called Flip 5? Well, obviously, I think we all know it's a homage to the F5, but what he does is he hooks you up in the fireman's carry position, pushes you around, it looks like it's going to be an F5, but he transitions to a cutter. Now, I know what you're thinking, isn't that the TKO made famous by ECW legend Jerry Lynn? It's similar, but the difference is Flip Gordon is so strong and athletic, he actually presses his opponent upwards, then follows up with the cutter, and that is what makes the Flip 5 so effective. I've been Joe Hendry, this is the Technique Tuesdays 60-second breakdown.
Remember that our friends Wrestle Carnival in the United Kingdom have another event coming up on November 14th, and that event features the man you just saw, Joe Hendry, as he faces former ROH Pure Champion Doug Williams in a Pure Rules match. That's going to be remarkable, and I personally cannot wait. So check out at Wrestle Carnival across social media for more info. Hey, what about the Briscoes, though, challenging for the Game Changer Wrestling Tag Team titles? Let's take a look at when Mark and Jay invaded GCW in Atlantic City.
Right now, we got the gold, which means there ain't no other tag team. Not in AEW, not working for Vinnie Mac, not on 205 Live. If that's all, I don't know.
Wait a second. Give me back my bullets. It's the damn Briscoe brothers. Them boys are in GCW. Jay and Mark Briscoe getting in the faces of Mance Warner and Matthew Justice here in GCW. Second Gear Crew operates on a whole different frequency. It goes way beyond honor.
Hey! So y'all the tag champs around here? Well, we want our motherfucking shot.
The Briscoes will challenge the Second Gear Crew on October 23rd at GCW in Los Angeles, California. Demo Boys are looking to collect as much tag gold as they can on their way back up the ROH tag team ranks. Right now, the OGK are at the top of the rankings and next in line for the shot. Details soon on when and where. Pro wrestling is so cool right now, like in general, and we at ROH are not slowing down, as November will see the championship edition of ROH TV with Alex Zane challenging Bandito for the ROH World Championship, and the ROH Pure Championship will also be on the line, as the technical beast Josh Woods defends against the Ace of Space LSG. Woods is aligned with the Foundation's ideology and is on a mission to represent the Pure Championship with the same integrity that former champion Jonathan Gresham did. Also, Josh Woods has an awesome shirt over at shophonor.com. Visit the site or scan this QR code to get your hands on this sweet tee and support Josh Woods and Pure Wrestling. Anyway, the Championship Edition is on TV in November, and in December, it's Ring of Honor's ultimate pay-per-view show of the year, Final Battle. You heard correctly, we return to Baltimore's Chesapeake Employers Insurance Arena on Saturday, December 11th, and it will be live on a pay-per-view and streaming live for Honor Club. Keep it locked into ROHWrestling.com and ROH's social media channels for ticket on sale information so that you can join us in Baltimore to experience Final Battle 2021 and the best wrestling on the planet live. The weekly article, X-Files, delivers breaking news on a constant basis on ROHWrestling.com, and you can expect more Final Battle news in that article each week as we head towards December 11th. Kevin Eck also drops the ROH Strong podcast every Monday. The latest guest is the ray of sunshine herself, the babe with the power, Willow. And as I mentioned earlier, there's also shophonor.com, so go check out all of the new t-shirts, like the best-selling Roxy Prodigy t-shirt, the Amy Rose and Max the Impaler Beauty and the Beast t-shirt, and Technical Beast shirt that I talked about earlier, and much more. Oh, plus the Honor Pelts, because they're so cute, and the Micro Brawlers, and And this mug, guys, we're heading into the holidays. There's so many things you can get. Also, here's some big news for all you Dungeons & Dragons fans, myself included. A new episode of Roleplay of Honor is coming just in time for Halloween. Follow our heroes made up of Ring of Honor stars as they face some spooky creatures in their next exciting adventure, starting Saturday, October 30th at 7 p.m. Eastern. As a former guest on the show, and more importantly the host of this one, I'm often privy to inside information, and I can tell you that the extra special guest for this episode is your favorite neighborhood giant, Brodie King. I hope he critically fails as many times as I did when I was on the show. As always, check out Women's Division Wednesday tomorrow and share your thoughts and opinions about all things ROH in our Facebook group and hashtag #ChooseYourHonor. Now it's time for this week's exclusive match. It's Pure Rules, Brian Milonas versus Eric Martin. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon down below, and drop a question in the comments. If it's good, maybe I'll answer it, but only if it's good. I'm Quinn McKay, and I'll see you next week on Week by Week.
Welcome everyone to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It is Ian Riccaboni, Caprice Coleman, and Rocco coming at you with a ROH Week by Week exclusive. A huge, pure confrontation. And I use the word huge because we're seeing two of the largest competitors in the pure division lock horns here tonight.
This match is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit and will be contested under pure wrestling rules. Introducing first, being accompanied by Will Ferrara, wrestling out of the ROH Dojo, weighing 247 pounds, Eric Martin.
We're so glad you joined us here on Ring of Honor Week by Week. Eric Martin, the largest, the tallest, maybe the strongest member of the ROH Dojo. And he's going as the largest man in the pure division who says he's pound for pound the best pure wrestler. Oh, no,
His opponent, being accompanied by the Beer City Bruiser and Ken Dixon, wrestling out of Manchester, New Hampshire. He is representing the Bouncers, Bryan Milonas.
Can't deny Brian Milonas' success in the pure division. I just wish they'd leave me alone.
I used to like these guys, Bonnie. I really did. I had a lot of hopes for them, and it's sad that they took my advice and just ran over with it.
To be fair, though, like the Bouncers are showing how alcohol makes you make terrible decisions. They turned me down, but most of Ring of Honor realizes that having you, Caprice, a commentary is a blessing that you're not rising up the rankings, but they're trying to pick a fight maybe with you? I don't understand that at all.
Man,
you could do some damage, and if, by the way, if you want to get in the rankings, you let
you know.
I could help you
All right.
make you some more money, Caprice. I know how much you're all about the more money.
Yeah, don't call me, I'll call you.
Okay, very good.
Well,
I will look forward to it.
We take a look here at the pure rankings.
Take my damn hand.
And we're back to live action. Code of Honor adhered to Brian Milonas making his way into the area where he can challenge for the Ring of Honor Pure Championship in that top three.
Brian Milonas trained well versed.
Trained by Killer Kowalski, one of the last Kowalski students.
He can wrestle. Okay, he's got that elbow locked in place.
Wrist lock here.
I see Eric Martin's got an impressive wingspan, but still his arms don't fit all the way around Milonas. That's how big Milonas is.
Yeah, whose arms fits all the way around Milonas? I would like to know somebody who does.
Yeah, he says pound for pound. Too bad we're not in the UK. He'd be an extremely wealthy man over there. My goodness. All them pounds.
Give you that one, Rocco, as we see Brian Milonas. Man, it's like that meme. The worst guy you know makes a good point. And Caprice, what are you looking at right here from Milonas as Martin tries to grab control of the wrist?
Yes, big
Well, here's the thing. Eric Martin looks like he's a man on a mission right now, so you just got to keep him grounded, just like he's doing right there. Milonas, impressive to start the match.
You know, though, he asked me the question right.
I had a really good answer, though. I just wanted to get it out there for the people. That's what we're here for, Caprice.
And Caprice, how do you try and put a submission hold? So the submission styles is so important in the pure division. If you were facing a guy like Milonas, what body part would you target?
I would try to
focus first, on I don't know about Alec Milonas, but Brian Milonas, you got to hit him in the head. You got to take him down first, because if you get him in the head, get him woozy, then he can't stand, he can't move, you know, and that's when you can start to target the body parts.
Look at Eric Martin. Thank you, Rocco, whose name is also apparently now Caprice.
Look at this.
Oh, look. Going for the choke instead, the triangle.
Yeah, Martin felt the choke and transition right to first rope break.
And for new fans, as we go to the official
That is
announcement.
rope break number 1, used by Bryan Malonis.
And I believe Bryan just used it for balance. I don't believe he used it like for help. He used it for balance.
Swing and a miss, those big right hands. And fans, you can use in the pure division, you get 1 closed fist, a second results in disqualification, closed fist to the face. And you get 3 rope breaks. If you exhaust those, you can be pinned, submitted, in, on, between, or under the ropes.
This is Eric ducking and weaving, trying to stay ahead of him, trying to move, and trying to float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
And Malonis driving him back, and it's Martin right back to the hammerlock. You know, one of the hallmarks of the pure division is the fact that if there's outside interference, whoever interferes gets fired. I hope Ken Dixon and Beer City Bruiser find it in their heart to interfere in this match.
Ooh, that's a tough statement. That's hard for me to disagree. Did you see the rotation on that elbow, Bryan? Wow.
And Malonis has dropped about 40 to 50 pounds in the last 6 months. And not only is it good for his health, it's helped him become a quicker wrestler in this pure division.
Yeah, he only drinks 4 liters of beer today as opposed to 10. That's how he lost all the weight. That's just, although the one thing that's strangely obnoxious is I've heard that in bar fights, he now imposes pure rules for the rest of the people. It just takes longer. It's very obnoxious to get.
Pure rules at the bar.
Yeah, you should see it. It's not fun. It just takes a lot out of it.
That would be hard to imagine as well. It's like you want to fight somebody and they're just wrestling you and they're imposing your will on you. Like if he disperses his weight on you, he can do what he wants to do. It's an advantage that he has, that he can be a legit threat in the pure division. Like I am not going to deny that about Bryan.
They said Eric Martin couldn't wrap his arms around him. What about a Josh Woods? What about a Johnny Gresham? Like, how are they going to wrap their arms around the big man?
That's what I was saying with my game plan with him. I would try to like make it hard for him to breathe. I would try to exasperate his energy. That way he doesn't move as fast.
Cover 2.
Get him tired, get him on the ground, and keep him there.
He's got to put more weight into that cover, though. He was getting a little lackadaisical. He's a little overconfident, you know. But actually, but this match, though, you can see Willie's teachings are taking hold. Like Eric Martin's ring positioning on the very first rope break. He knew where he was in the ring at all times, which is going to help him in this match if he has a chance.
Will Ferreira, great trainer, has the ROH Dojo humming, but it's Malonis. Big open hand driving Eric Martin down.
With those chops from Bryan, man, I remember receiving one of those recently, and it just echoes through your body.
I still never get tired of seeing that, though. No offense.
Seeing it is one thing, but taking it is another.
This is why I stay far away.
Snapmare here. And 400 pounds is like, on top of Martin.
You can see Martin trying to get out of that, but it's nowhere to go. Between the muscle and the fat and the weight distribution, he is trapped.
5 minutes elapsed time. 10 minutes remaining.
And normally you'd swing the knees out and the hips out, and that would alleviate the pressure, but with arms as big as Malonis, that just makes it worse because it squeezes your head like a pimple.
Absolutely.
Well, with the way he's applying the hold, too, usually in a side headlock, you have your body flat against the mat. Now he's fully over him, so all 400 pounds are directly on top of him, making it harder for Eric Martin to move. This is a very smart maneuver.
You hit it on the head with that,
Rocco.
That was good. That was good.
What is happening? Rocco is becoming an excellent commentator.
Well, I'm trying to manage in the business. You got to know a few things about it. If I'm going to help these young men and women make money in this business, I got to know what I'm talking about.
Off the ropes as Martin and Bryan Malonis driving Eric Martin down. Malonis in full control right now. Hooks the leg. 2 count there.
That's more than a side slam. That's like all side slam right there. It's like
big man, use all your weight on the cover. See, this is infuriating. Just keeping him around. You can't keep a guy like Eric Martin around. He will find a way. With Will Ferreira, he will find a way. I impress myself sometimes. This is fantastic.
And Eric Martin with a lot of resolve, a lot of heart.
Yeah, still in there. Still in the fight.
He will continue to fight until there is a decision. And hopefully that decision for Eric Martin goes for him. Big time kicks and strikes. Great strategy here.
Bring that knee down. He's going to try to turn his lights out.
That's how you do it.
Just a 1 count there. And Martin, though, staying with it. Martin, great stamina, great endurance, Eric Martin.
That's not going to work.
Irish whip easily reversed by Malonis, charging in, but that will, the rope-a-dope, and big boot staggers Malonis.
Go for the head, Eric. Go for the head.
Ducks the right, Eric Martin. Another boot sends Malonis down. Hooks the legs, 2. Just a 2 count there.
Now what Martin has to do is try to keep Bryan off of his feet. See the way he's breathing now? That's what I was talking about. Make it hard for him to breathe, keep him low, and you can beat this man.
Oh, looking for a Kimura here.
That arm is just so big, though. Oh.
So difficult to get that double wrist lock on. And Eric Martin's a strong man. And look at the way he's pushing down on Malonis, but Malonis fighting back up.
Oh my God, please move out of the way, Martin.
That's no man's land right there, buddy. Oh boy.
Oh, it's Malonis going to the throat, the neck of Martin.
Wow, how impressive is that?
Overhead, belly to belly.
This is what I'm talking about. Bryan is a great wrestler, and having the chance to be able to display his wrestling ability is a treat for all of us, man. Seeing this big man move like this.
High cross body.
Wow.
Man, that's not fair if he can jump like that.
What you mean not fair? This is wrestling, man.
But a big man like that shouldn't be able to hit you that high like that. That's just...
Look at this. Oh, that's like, I'm done. Oh, I'm done. I'm done. There's no way past that.
No!
There's no way. There's nothing to do.
Clutch is in.
Oh, my goodness.
There is no man in the world that will be able to get out of that.
Broken his back.
If he could beat anybody with that.
I need to get my own spine corrected after watching that. Oh, boy.
The winner of this match by submission, Bryan Danielson.
Wow. Credit where credit is due. Eric Martin wrestled a heck of a bout, and there was glimpses of hope for him. But the largest man in the Pure division, the man who is firmly in the top 3, a man with his sights set on the Pure champion, Josh Woods. Bryan Malonis, your victor in this Pure bout. And who's going to stop this guy? We wondered that about Gresham with Gresham's versatility, but who can stop 400-plus pounds?
I tell you what, when he landed on him, blow on the back, he limits all of his mobility and grabs him high. No way to reset after all that pain, that weight sitting on top of you, pulls you up. Man, there's no way out of that. He can beat anybody with that.
Eric Martin is still in training. It'll be interesting to see what Malonis does against more innovative people in the division.
And what a big victory here for Bryan Malonis in the Pure division as he's making his way.
I'm coming for it. You're all shaking. You're all shaking.
Yeah.
You should be very, very scared. Monsters are real. I'm that monster.
Toward a collision, on a collision course with the Ring of Honor Pure champion.
Hey, see, this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, that was very impressive. That was very impressive.
You boys, did you see that? That was the best pound for pound professional wrestler.
Yeah.
He's a wrestler.
Hey, look, you don't have to touch me, man.
Not a commentator.
I'm agreeing with you.
Huh?
I'm agreeing with you.
I want you guys to say it. Say it. Say
that
it.
was phenomenal.
Not you. You
look,
shut
you
up.
don't have to touch it, though.
Say it.
You can say this.
You're the best pound for pound Pure wrestler and professional wrestler in Ring of Honor.
But you can
very
say this.
impressive victory. You're in the top.
Why do you have to touch us to say it? I'm freaking agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you in our face, man.
Hold my beer.
Thank you, everybody, for watching Ring of Honor week by week. For Fabrice Coleman, I'm being Rick Abani.
I'm agreeing with him.